Exodus chapter 4. And Moshe answered and said, And if they do not believe me, nor listen to my voice, and say, Yahuwah has not appeared to you. And Yahuwah said to him, What is that? What is that in your hand? And he said, A rod. And he said, Throw it on the ground. So he threw it on the ground, and it became a serpent. And Moshe fled from it. And Yahuwah said to Moshe, Reach out your hand and seize it by the tail. So he reached out his hand and took hold of it, and it became a rod in his hand. So that they believe that Yahuwah, Elohim of their fathers, the Elohim of Abraham, the Elohim of Isaac, and the Elohim of Jacob, has appeared to you. And Yahuwah said to him again, Now put your hand in your bosom. And he put his hand in his bosom. And when he took it out, and see, his hand was leprous, like snow. And he said, Put your hand in your bosom again. So he put his hand in his bosom again, and drew it out of his bosom, and see, it was restored, like his other flesh. And it shall be, if they do not believe you, nor listen to the voice of the first sign, they shall believe the voice of the latter sign. And it shall be, if they do not believe even these two signs, or listen to your voice, that you shall take water from the river and pour it on the dry land. And the water which you take from the river shall become blood on the dry land. And Moshe said to Yahuwah, O Yahuwah, I am not a man of words, neither before nor since you have spoken to your servant. For I am slow of speech and slow of tongue. And Yahuwah said to him, Who has made man's mouth? Or who makes dumb or deaf or seeing or blind? Is it not I, Yahuwah? And now go, and I shall be with your mouth, and teach you what to say. But he said, O Yahuwah, please send by the hand of him who you would send. And the displeasure of Yahuwah burned against Moshe. And he said, Is not Aaron the Levite your brother? I know that he speaks well, and see, he is also coming out to meet you. And when he sees you, he shall be glad in his heart, and you shall speak to him, and put the words in his mouth. And I am with your mouth, and with his mouth, and I shall teach you what to do. And he shall speak for you to the people. And it shall be that he shall be a mouth for you, and you shall be an Elohim for him. And take this rod in your hand, with which you shall do the signs. Then Moshe went and returned to Yethro, his father-in-law, and said to him, Please let me go and return to my brothers, who are in Mitzrayim, to see whether they are still alive. And Yethro said to Moshe, Go in peace. And Yahuwah said to Moshe in Midian, Go, return to Mitzrayim, for all the men are dead who sought your life. So Moshe took his wife and his sons, and set them on a donkey, and returned to the land of Mitzrayim. And Moshe took the rod of Elohim in his hand. And Yahuwah said to Moshe, As you go back to Mitzrayim, see that you do all those wonders before Pharaoh, which I have put in your hand. But I am going to strengthen his heart, so that he does not let the people go. And you shall say to Pharaoh, Thus said Yahuwah, Israel is my son, my firstborn. So I say to you, Let my son go to serve me. But if you refuse to let him go, see, I am killing your son, your firstborn. And it came to be on the way in the lodging place that Yahuwah met him and sought to kill him. And Sephora took a sharp stone and cut off the foreskin of her son and threw it at his feet and said, You're indeed a bridegroom of blood to me. So he let him go. Then she said, You are a bridegroom of blood because of the circumcision. And Yahweh said to Aaron, Go to meet Moshe in the wilderness. And he went and met him in the mountain, on the mountain of Elohim, and kissed him. Moshe then told Aaron all the words of Yahweh who had sent him, and all the signs which he had commanded him. And Moshe went with Aaron, and gathered together all the elders of the children of Israel. And Aaron spoke all the words which Yahweh had spoken to Moshe. Then he did the signs before the eyes of the people. And the people believed, and they heard that Yahweh had visited the children of Israel, and that he had looked on their affliction, and they bowed their heads and did obeisance. Chapter 5. And afterwards Moshe and Aaron went and said to Pharaoh, Thus said Yahweh, Elohim of Israel, Let my people go, so that they celebrate a festival to me in the wilderness. And Pharaoh said, Who is Yahweh, that I should obey his voice to let Israel go? I do not know Yahweh, nor am I going to let Israel go. And they said, The Elohim of the Hebrews has met with us. Please let us go 3 days' journey into the wilderness, and slaughter to Yahweh our Elohim, lest he fall upon us with pestilence, or with the sword. But the sovereign of Mitzrayim said to them, Moshe and Aaron, Why do you take the people from their work? Get back to your burdens. And Pharaoh said, See, the people of the land are many now. And you make them cease from their burdens? And the same day Pharaoh commanded the slave drivers of the people and their foremen, saying, You are no longer to give the people straw to make bricks as before. Let them go and gather straw for themselves, and lay on them the required amount of bricks, which they made before. Do not diminish it, for they are idle. And this is why they cry out, saying, Let us go and slaughter to our Elohim. Let more work be laid on the men, so that they labor in it, and not pay attention to words of falsehood. And the slave drivers of the people and their foremen went out and spoke to the people, saying, Thus said Pharaoh, I do not give you straw. Go take straw for yourselves, wherever you find it, for your work shall not be diminished. And the Elohim, and the people, were scattered in all the land of Mitzrayim to gather stubble for straw. And the slave drivers were hurrying them on, saying, Fulfill your actions, your daily matters, as when there was straw. Also the foremen of the children of Israel, whom Pharaoh's slave drivers had set over them, were struck and were asked, Why have you not fulfilled your law in making bricks both yesterday and today as before? And the foreman of the children of Israel came and cried out to Pharaoh, saying, Why do you treat your servants this way? There is no straw given to your servants. And they say to us, Make bricks. And see, your servants are struck, but your own people are at fault. But he said, You are idle, you are idle. This is why you say, Let us go and slaughter to Yahweh. So now go work, and straw is not given to you, but deliver the amount of bricks. And the foreman of the children of Israel saw that they were in trouble after it was said, You are not to diminish your daily amount of bricks. When they came out from Pharaoh, they met Moshe and Aaron, who stood there to meet them. And they said to them, Let Yahweh look on you and judge, because you have made us loathsome in the eyes of Pharaoh and in the eyes of his servants, to give a sword in their hand to kill us. And Moshe returned to Yahweh and said, Yahweh, why have you done evil to this people? Why did you send me? For ever since I came to Pharaoh to speak in your name, he has done evil to this people, and you have not delivered your people at all. chapter 6. And Yahweh said to Moshe, Now see what I do to Pharaoh, for with a strong hand he is going to let them go, and with a strong hand he is going to drive them out of his land. And Elohim spoke to Moshe and said to him, I am Yahweh, and I appeared to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob as El Shaddai, and by my name, Yahweh, was I not known to them? And I also established my covenant with them, to give them the land of Canaan, and the land of their sojournings, in which they have sojourned. And I have also heard the groaning of the children of Israel, whom the Mitzrites are enslaving, and I have remembered my covenant. Say, therefore, to the children of Israel, I am Yahweh, and I shall bring you out from under the burdens of the Mitzrites, and shall deliver you from their enslaving, and I shall redeem you with an outstretched arm, and with great judgments. And I shall take you as my people, and I shall be your Elohim, and you shall know that I am Yahweh, your Elohim, who is bringing you out from under the burdens of the Mitzrites. And I shall bring you into the land which I swore to give to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, to give it to you as an inheritance. I am Yahweh. And Moshe spoke thus to the children of Israel, but they did not listen to Moshe because of shortness of spirit and from hard slavery. And Yahweh spoke to Moshe, saying, Go in, speak to Pharaoh, sovereign of Mitzrayim, to let the children of Israel go out of his land. And Moshe spoke before Yahweh, saying, The children of Israel have not listened to me, and why would Pharaoh listen to me? For I am of uncircumcised lips. And Yahweh spoke to Moshe and to Aaron, and gave them a command for the children of Israel, and for Pharaoh, sovereign of Mitzrayim, to bring the children of Israel out of the land of Mitzrayim. These are the heads of their fathers' houses, the sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Israel, Hanok, and Palu, Hetzron, and Carmi. These are the clans of Reuben. And the sons of Shimon, Yemuel, and Yamin, and Ohad, and Yakin, and Sohar, and Shaul, the son of a Canaanite woman. These are the clans of Shimon. These are the names of the sons of Levi, according to their generations: Gershon, Kehath, Merari. And the years of the life of Levi were 137. And the sons of Gershon, Libni, and Shimi, according to their clans. And the sons of Kehath, Amram, and Yitzhar, and Hebron, and Uziel. And the years of the life of Kehath were 133. And the sons of Merari, Mahli, and Mushi. These are the clans of Levi according to their generations. And Amram took for himself Jochebed, his father's sister, as a wife, and she bore him Aaron and Moshe. And the years of the life of Amram were 137. And the sons of Yitzhar, Korah, and Nepheg, and Zikri. And the sons of Uziel, Mishael, and Elsephon, and C3. Aaron took for himself Elisheba, daughter of Aminadab, sister of Nishon, as wife. And she bore him Nadab, and Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. And the sons of Korah, Asir, Elkanah, and Abiashah. These are the clans of the Korahites. And Eleazar, Aaron's son, took for himself one of the daughters of Putiel as wife, and she bore him Phinehas, These are the heads of the fathers of the Levites according to their clans. This is Aaron and Moshe, to whom Yahuwah said, Bring out the children of Israel from the land of Mitzrayim, according to their divisions. They were the ones who spoke to Pharaoh, sovereign of Mitzrayim, to bring out the children of Israel from Mitzrayim. This is Moshe and Aaron. And it came to be on the day when Yahuwah spoke to Moshe in the land of Mitzrayim, that Yahuwah spoke to Moshe, saying, I am Yahuwah. Speak to Pharaoh, sovereign of Mitzrayim, all that I say to you. And Moshe said before Yahuwah, See, I am of uncircumcised lips, and why would Pharaoh listen to me?